YouTube. Got to finish hooking up that planter. The case guy should be here in the next hour or so, and hopefully we can get that thing to where it'll unfold so we can get to rebuilding it. I don't know what day we're gonna start on that, but that's what we got to do this morning. Nice job, George. Shiny. Yeah, that door was black before George cleaned it. Alright, case guy was a little bit early, but we got the planter hooked. Had a flat tire too, got it bumped. One thing I completely forgot was that just about got to take the 3-point hitch off this thing the way the case planters are set up, or at least in my experience. So we still have a 3-point hitch on there, but just to do what we got to do, I think we'll be okay. And now we are pulling it out of the shed to get a little bit of light on it so we can see a little bit better. And we got to make sure this thing will fold and unfold. So we're making progress. Planter is unfolded. Had to run over to the other grain bins. I think George is going to haul some corn. We got to set an auger real quick. Cargill doesn't open until noon though. Dad was going back to the good old days yesterday, running the old 8400. He's paying for it dearly today.
Us
passed on it. Acting like Cole the corn star over here, cleaning up rotten corn. Alright, was able to talk George into an early lunch. I know it was rough, but we managed. So just getting back from that. They're going to start hauling corn. I don't know what I'm going to do with this planter. I might go after a load of fertilizer and then start working on the planter tomorrow. I've got to bring all the parts over here to fix it. We'll just take it over to the shop, but if it rains, I don't have any room to put it anywhere. I can at least put it in a building over here. It's always the inside tire. We got quite an extensive list of parts to put on this thing. And then there's a lot of hydraulic lines that need replaced. A lot of other good stuff. Alright, we've obviously got the planning software installed, and the planter does unfold. I still don't have the GPS cable. I'm supposed to find out something about that today. Other than that, this planter will work. That GPS cable, it needs that for the section control. There's 4 sections. I don't have individual row shutoffs, but it needs to know where in the field the planter is for those to work. Also, that's how it gets its feed. Turns out I don't need the radar cable I thought I needed. Just kind of wondering why I needed GPS and radar. But anyways, a couple people asked me why we just don't hook this up to the ISO bus and run it through the stock monitor. I think I'm saying that right. Probably not. I found out today that case planters are not ISO compatible. They use an ISO plug, but they are not ISO bus. Didn't know that. One thing I got to thinking about is, will my climate work with this setup, my field view app? Because the way that works is it harvests data off your monitor. Well, it's plugged into the tractor's wiring system, but that monitor that I'm getting planting data is not the tractor's system. So I called Climate. Sounds like I got to buy another adapter cable, but it can work. So never even thought about that one. All right, we're going to start working on this planter. I think we're just going to take one unit part just to see how big of a job this is going to be. Dad brought some parts over. Looks like it could rain at any time though. Agitators, 3 agitators. This says 10, it says 3 here. Yeah, we're having some parts discrepancies from our packing list and what's actually in the pallet. And then I think we thought we ordered some more parts than we actually did, but we don't have what we need to rebuild the planter. Yeah, I think the bearing's out. Alright, we're going to put this thing up for now. Like I said, there's no use in starting on tearing it apart till we get those other parts, because most of the parts we're missing, the parts that we have to take apart. It's just going to be easier to do it all at once. So no use in taking the row units apart twice. Just do it once. So I think we're going to maybe start on Dad's planner. Got to move this seat tender to get to Dad's planner. There's Hans the critter killer. Smell him? Get him! Sick him! He'll also sick a door-to-door salesman. So, all right, we still had some wheat in the seat tender. When Sea Consultants brought us our corn delivery, they also brought us a couple empty Pro boxes. So we're just gonna put that wheat in there so we can get the tender empty. Now, we were way off on our wheat last year, but we also had several acres that were supposed to be wheat that weren't. So that's the bad part about getting seed in bulk bins. We could have sent back a Pro box, but they were in bulk bins. It is what it is. Flip that box. We didn't know they collapsed out inside themselves. Flip it, fill it, and get that tender empty. Alright, the rest of the case parts for the planner won't be in until Wednesday, so we were short a few things, but we're going to go ahead and load the box up for Dad's planner, take it over and at least see what we got to do, make sure we have all the parts, and hopefully get started on a couple units today. There's somebody in my way. But hey, he's driving a nice clean truck. Shiny. First pooped on my hood. White, blends right in. You're gonna love the title of the video that's about to come out.
Should I ask?
Just take a look here in about 10 minutes. Alright, we're taking this tractor over there, gonna hook it up to the corn planter, and hopefully this all goes smooth. Have all of our parts, and we can get started. Wing wheels okay? Now it's time for the jigsaw puzzle. You guys see a problem? Huh? That needs to be on top of this, because that goes down. The John Deere uses a different kind of hitch than the case planner I'm using. It uses the 3-point hitch. So part of the fold and unfold sequence is you have to lower the 3-point hitch, and then you lower it when you're in the field to a certain level to keep the planter bar level. So a little bit different setup. Well, now we got to fire up a tractor, try to unfold this thing, probably switch all the remotes, and yeah, hopefully we got them hooked. Every year we mark them darn things, 1, 2, 3, 4, like which, and top and bottom, and yeah, it seems like it never works for us. Seems like. Now you see how the wheels? He's dropping. I think he's dropping the wheels down. When that happens, that raises the bar up off the wings up off the main bar, and then folds like that. Alright, Dad had to run in town before a store closed to pick up something. We'll go ahead and get started, but since I'm the boss now, I think I'm going to go on a 30-minute break. Man, it sounded good to me. Yep, they were a little war. I come back to the shop to get some spacers for the new openers. Spacers we went to get we did not have. What they do is they space out this blade from the other blade so they don't touch, and we need some. So what we're going to do is put half the blades on, and then go get some spacers tomorrow and finish it sometime this week. Don't forget the cap. This is a dust cap. Goes over the, I assume the bolts protect the bearing. You got bearings on it? Doesn't feel bad now? It sure didn't feel right when I was on the planer. In order to get this planer in this door, you gotta drop the 3-point hitch and the markers will hit. That drill is right in the way. That thing's gotta go. Yeah, that drill's kind of right in the way. Well, George, no easy job today. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, but I'm ready to get back in tractor. That's it for today. We still got to finish up his planer. Should be able to knock that out as soon as we get those other parts. Won't take a couple hours probably. The case planer is not going to be a fun project, but it's got to get done too. Looks like, if I'm not mistaken, last time I looked at the weather, we might have dry weather for like till Thursday. Today's like Monday. It'll be like, I guess it rained Saturday a little bit. So it's almost going to be 5 days without rain. But thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and a subscribe. It helps me out a little bit. And follow us on the social medias at Brian's Farming Videos, and we'll see you in the next video.